What's up, world? It's your boy AP. This is AP's NBA Daily Picks. In this video, I'll be breaking down the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Brooklyn Nets. They're giving Brooklyn plus 5.5, and the over and under is 232.5. That's what I like to see. A kind of high point total right there. And for the injury report, this is what I love to see also. Joel Embiid out, Paul George out, Jared McCain out, Dominique Barlow out. For the Nets, we got Terrence Mann, the game time decision. Haywood Highsmith out. The reason why I like to see Joel Embiid out is I know Maxey gonna be in full mode. But the only thing that I'm kind of skeptical about is the 76ers are overlooking the Brooklyn Nets, who are 0-5 for the season, 0-2 at home. The Sixers are 4-1 on the road, 2-0. I'm sorry, 2-0 away, but their total record is 4-1. I just get down to for people that like to bet the spreads. I do like the Brooklyn Nets to cover the spread, and I also do like the game total to go over in this game. Let me just break down some of my notes right here. Let's see. Yeah, I do think this is a lopsided matchup. Injuries make this game like a very fascinating puzzle. With Joel Embiid and Paul George out, the usage rate for Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe are going to be through the roof. This game features the number 3 offense, Philadelphia. They average 125 points per game against the number 29 defense. They're letting their opponents average 127.8 points per game. The Nets defensive rating is 129.1. This is very, very bad. The rank number 29. The Sixers are missing 2 superstars, which forces their entire offensive system to run through their 2 young guards. There is no other option. The Nets are mostly healthy, but it doesn't matter. Their current roster hasn't proven it can defend anyone. It's like I said, Sixers 4-1. They're on a 1-day rest. As you know, they have a day off before the back-to-back versus Chicago. Then they go to Cleveland. If Joel Embiid plays in that Chicago game, I'll tell y'all that later. I'll wait till Tuesday for that, for my play of the day on Tuesday. But the Nets are 0-5 at home, but they're on the first leg of a back-to-back. They play Minnesota tomorrow. They're in a fatigue spot yet, but they're on a brutal stretch. They haven't won a game yet. Like I was saying, the Sixers are minus 5.5 favorites without Embiid. So that lets y'all know right there how poor of a team the Nets are this year. That's what they showed us thus far. This is the NBA. These guys get played the ball, so anybody can break out and have a game. You know what I'm saying? With Tyrese Maxey, he's already averaging 35.2 points per game and 9 assists per game. He's playing 42.3 minutes per game and has the keys to the entire offense. Edgecombe, he's a clear number 2, averaging 21 points per game. He's averaging 40 minutes. So these guys are getting some minutes right there. That's what I like to see. Analysis. Getting down to the player props. Like I said, I like the Sixers minus the 5.5 and the point total to go over. Tyrese Maxey's points prop is at 29.5. It's 5.7 points lower than his season average. He has scored 40, 28, 43, 39, and 26. He will have 35% of usage rate and should take about 25 shots. I think this is a good spot for him to go over. VJ Edgecombe for 19.5 points. Same logic. The line is about a point under his 1 point under his average. Let's see, 8 assists. In his last 4 games, Maxey covered over 8 assists. I think in this spot right here, I'll just stay away from assists. But if I had to do a lean, I would say over. And for rebounds, for another player that might get the increase in some minutes. He plays small minutes. Whether he starts or plays, he plays about 20 or 25 minutes off the bench. I just think he'll dominate the glass against Nick Claxton and Darian Sharp. His rebound line's at 8.5. I'll take him at 8. Michael Porter Jr., like I said, this game should be a shootout. He's the number 2 option. He's averaging 21.6 points per game. His line's at 19.5. I would like to take Porter over the 20 points, but with his brother being involved in that betting scandal, I'm not saying he's involved in anything. When I see smoke, then there's fire. I'll back away. I do like Cam Thomas under his points at 24.5. The line is above his average. He has a high volume but low efficiency scores, 39.1% field goal percentage. In a game where Michael Porter Jr. has a clear matchup advantage, Thomas may struggle to hit his high number of points. I lean for him to go under, but he did have a 40-point performance versus the 76ers before. So that would be something to look out for. And let's see some more props. Yeah, first night back to back. Nets poor defense. Both teams got a pretty good pace. The Brooklyn Nets a little bit lower, but they right on the same pace. This is a chance for a blowout in this game, so you got to be careful. And they might be looking ahead, so that might be a little risque. But I do like Tyrese Maxey over his points. I like him over everything, to be honest. VJ Edgecombe, the same thing, over his points prop, over his rebound prop, over his assists. I like Kelly Oubre over his points. I think he's a good rebounder also. I kind of fall back off Quentin Grimes. I think he can have a good game also, but I ain't going to mess with him. And Drummond, I do like I said, I do like his rebounds, but it's just about his minutes. So I kind of fall back on him. Cam Thomas. Like I said, you could take it either or, man. He's number 1 scoring option, but he's shooting bad from the floor. I would suggest he under. You know what I'm saying? But he might want to prove himself against Maxey. But I'm leaning towards his under just because of his field goal percentage and also blowout potential. And like I said, I like Michael Porter Jr.'s over. Nick Claxton, he's averaging 12 points per game, 6.4 rebounds. He's facing Drummond and Bonner, not Embiid, which you got a good matchup for him. I think his rebound line is too high. He's only averaging 6.4, but he's averaging 12.2 points. I wouldn't mess with him either. Just the Nets players, I'll just fall back from them. Just in this game, VJ Edgecombe, points, rebounds, assists. Maxey, points and rebounds. I stay away from his assists. And Oubre, points. That's why I like in this game. Hey, man, thanks everybody for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, man. Comment back, season up under there. Health, wealth, and love to all. Y'all know what time it is. It's bag.